People, Deluded. Now, Italy, historically, have had some very good players, especially my focus in this video is really defenders. I was speaking with friends and I tweeted it. When was the last Italian-born player that banged in Prem? Obviously, you can say the Zolas and all of these sort of players, but the last one that banged, for me, it's Balotelli. Like it was clearly Balotelli. There's been some players in Herrera now that have come from the Italian league and had a success. In fact, that could be a separate video because even Felipe Anderson as well, depending on how you look at Herrera and Felipe, but nobody's really come from the Italian league off the top of my head and really wowed it. People have come from Holland, like Suarez. People have come from non-league eventually. People have come from the Championship. Harry Kane came out of nowhere essentially. Even people have come from top clubs, but who's really come from an Italian national? Now there might be several reasons as to why you haven't seen the likes of a Cellini or a Cannavaro in the Premier League historically, people. Obviously, Italians, they tend to stay in their league, and why wouldn't you? Historic clubs, Juventus, historically, Inter Milan and AC, obviously, recently, they're not at the standard. But, yeah, when I see the great Italians, they're just historically the great Italians, and I look at the ones that have come Prem or people that have been signed of Italian, that are Italian nationals in premise, you're kind of scratching your head. And for a country as sick as Italy in terms of football, it shouldn't quite be. I don't know the specific reasons. My thing was really the defenders, people, because for me, Italy is the school of defending. I watch Italian league purely to see how they defend and how they look at it because it's a real pride. I like to see the dark arts of the game. I like to see the importance of defending. Some people find Italian league boring. That's fair enough. Even someone like Allegri, the football might not be expansive, but just how everybody knows their job and stuff. I love that. So if it's the school of defending and you're seeing my team in Arsenal need a centre-half, why haven't they come over to the Prem and been a success, people, or even been on it? Like, I personally feel similar to us English. Obviously, of recent, Sancho and them, man, they are going Germany, and Italians have travelled. Like, we got to remember players have travelled. They have travelled more than English. But I feel the top ones, like the top English players, they just want to stay in your league, and there's nothing wrong with that. But for me, like the new generation of Italian players coming about, between the ages of around 24 to about 16, them ages there's a great pipeline coming about, people. Everyone talks about France, and rightly so. They won the World Cup. I really don't know what's in the water because people are popping up all over the place. But Italy got some good players. Obviously, in midfield, you got Tonali, you got Barella, you got Chiesa, can't say his name. Central defence, you've got Renagli, you've got Romagnoli, you've got a good young player, you've got Mancini, you've got good players, like really good players, like really. You want to see them develop into top centre-halves, and as an Arsenal fan who needs a centre-half, or just as a football fan, why haven't I seen that in the Prem? I've seen Belgium centre-halves dominate the Premier League, obviously English and many other nationalities, but I'm scratching my head for an Italian centre-half or just an Italian player beyond Balotelli, to be fair with you. Obviously, again, people, we can go back to Zola and there's other examples, but I'm sure you get at what I'm trying to say. And why is that? Because they're too good of a player. Like, is there an unconscious bias from football scouts in regards to, like I said, some people might not like the league. Some people may say it's too slow. It's a different sort of thing. It won't happen for them in the Premier League defensively like that. Is there an unconscious bias from clubs? I don't know. Do you see what I'm saying, people? I guess we'll never know. But either way, it's a decent debate. Or is it just loyalty towards just staying in the league and playing for the top teams? I don't know. I mean, if I was born in Italy and I'm talking a top bracket young player, I would want to stay at life, stay at Juventus for life, really. I mean, the only thing that would probably tip me is the other big clubs, but I wouldn't, or if City under Pep was to buy me for a ridiculous amount of money, that would thingy anyone, but nothing would really, like, I wouldn't, like, really, if you're at Juventus, what Premier League team would you join at this moment in time beyond City, really, as a centre-half, really? Yes, I'm not saying the likes of even Arsenal is a decent proposition. Chelsea can give you a lot of money. City, United, not City, sorry, Liverpool and United, two big clubs and all of these sort of things. I'm not saying they can't attract them. I'm just saying, would you make the move, really? But who knows, people? Either way, man, I've done enough talking. So, yeah, if you've got any comments, comment them, subscribe, and do the rest. Either way, people, Deluded, I'm out. Thank you for watching.